Giovanni Van Bronckhorst remains manager over at Rangers despite their shit show performance in the Champions League. They kept up the heat though over in the domestic division as they won this past weekend. But of course, will they keep going? And will they maintain a bit of a title push over in Scotland? We're going to take a look at that and more next. That's right, folks. Bam's giving out a prediction video today. We look forward to match day number something over in Scotland, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang, all things Scottish Premier League related, Blabbing Rose related, world football related, under one roofski. Of course, yes, it is match number 14, I believe, over in Scotland, and of course, it is bubbling nicely at the tip of the top of the table. 4 points is the gap still between Celtic and Rangers, but of course, question marks still remain over whether or not Rangers is in the right set of hands. Of course, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst has gone from Europa League finalist all the way to humiliation in the Champions League. But of course, has that been reflected in the Scottish Premiership? Well, of course, we'll take a look at it, all of it, in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get into it and have a look at what we're talking about. Of course, we're talking about, of course, the recent games over in Scotland, of course, and they are right here among us. My picks are up here. The real deal's down here, so let's get into it. Of course, Motherwell 1-0 win over Dundee United. I went with the draw on that one. Rangers 4-1 statement result over Aberdeen. 3-0 win for me. Not too shabby. Hibs 3-0 win over St Mirren. 2-1 win, of course. I went with St Johnstone 1-0 win over Kilmarnock. I went with a draw. Celtic 3-0 winners over Livingston. I went with a 3-1, and Hearts 2-1 win over Ross County there. Of course, not too shabby by me, of course, but let's take a look at the table. The table looks like this. Celtic, of course, 4 points clear of Rangers, who are 9 points clear of Hibs, who are 1 point clear of Aberdeen. Then St Mirren, then it's Hearts. Going down though, Ross County, Dundee United, and then Kilmarnock. Of course, that's the state of play there. What about the state of play in the Super Brew? Let's take a long hard look at it, of course. Hopefully it's all loaded up for us. These are the round robins. I should have got myself okay. Got 5.5 points, which is not great. The Beast is up there with 11. Flexing is, of course, prediction muscles. Chapper's up there as well. Shepherd as well, 9.5. Then the rest of the glory gang there. Kingsley, LG and Cow, all the way down. If you see your name, guess what? You're going to hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up, please. Do me a solid and hit the old thumbs up. Let's take a look at the master leaderboard. Again, not doing great here, to be honest with you. Summer of 2018, 81 points. Wow, wow, wee, wow. No movers at the top three there. DJ Horn down 1 spot to 69. Alex with a big move up 3 spots. Dirk, where's Dirk? Dirk's down 18th. He's down 1 spot to 18. LG and Cal, the punks leapfrog me, of course. He's jumped over me. Who else is the biggest mover? James BC down 5. Whopper. Alex Weller up 3. Of course, it is still early days. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're still all in it. And if you want to get in it right now, /Scott Picks. Of course, you can still join now. There's still an argument that you could maybe compete at the very least. If you get some bang on the nose picks, you're going to start climbing up that table. You'll be leapfrogging a bunch of people all the way up to the top. So don't think it's all doom and gloom. And of course, you can flex your name round by round. Anyway, these are the next games coming at you this coming weekend. All kicking off on Friday, doubleheader on Friday. So we're going to go look at those 2 games first. Aberdeen up against Hibs. We're at Pittodrie now. These two sides have played each other 99 times in 1994. 43 wins for Aberdeen, 31 wins for Hibs, 25 draws, of course. Aberdeen, they're winning 4 of the last 6, 67% form for them right now. Hibs, though, 50% form for them right now, 1-3 and lost 3, of course, heading into this. Last time around, though, over in Pittodrie, it was a 3-1 win for Aberdeen back in March 2022. What are we looking at here? Aberdeen coming into this on the back of a 3-0 win over St Mirren. Of course, most recently, Aberdeen with a big 4-1 loss against Rangers. They've already played each other at least once this season. It was over at Easter Road. It was a 3-1 win for Hibs back in September 2022. The odds, though, coming at you for here. 11-8 is your Aberdeen. Of course, 12-5 is the draw. 15-8 is, of course, your Hibs on this one. I'd love to back Hibs, but I think it's going to be an Aberdeen victory here. They are very tight, 3rd against 4th in the table. Could go either way. Very much a tight affair on this one. Kilmarnock, though, up against Livingston also on Friday at Rugby Park. Played 28 times. It's done 15 wins for Kilmarnock, 10 wins for Livingston, 3 draws at the moment. Kilmarnock, though, just 1 defeat past 6, 67% form for them right now. Up against the Livingston side, just 1 win in 5, 40% form for them at the moment as well. Last time around, though, over in Kilmarnock, it was a 2-1 win for Livingston back in December 2020. It's been a couple of years. But they also played together this season at the Tony Macaroni Stadium back in Livingston in September 2022. It was a 1-0 win for Livingston as well. Livingston, though, did lose to Celtic most recently. And of course, coming into this with back-to-back games now without a win, though they did pick up a better result against Rangers and Ibrox, so not too shabby there. Meanwhile, Kilmarnock with a 1-0 loss against St Johnstone, but the odds right here for this one: 7-4 is your Kilmarnock, 21-10 is the draw, 13-8 is your away win here. We're back in Kilmarnock with a 2-1 win for them, and of course that could actually push them up. Actually, can't go anywhere. Close the gap with the boys above them, so yeah, they need that. Into Saturday's games, we go now. Celtic up against Dundee United. Oh, at Celtic Park, played the 94 times in 1994. 70 wins for Celtic, 5 wins for Dundee United, 19 draws. Celtic, though, unbeaten the last 5% form for them right now. Dundee United without a win in 4 now, 40% form for them as they head into this match. Last time around, though, over in Celtic, it was a 1-0 win for Celtic back in January 2022. It's been a long time. Well, really, the grand scheme of things. They played each other three times since that game over in Glasgow back in January 2022. They've also played each other this season back in, of course, my birthday, and it was a great day for Celtic. Of course, big 9-0 drubbing of Dundee United on their own turf. Dundee United, though, did lose to Motherwell most recently. Of course, Celtic with a big 3-0 over Livingston. I've got Champions League action as well this week. But the odds here, 10-1 on is your Celtic, 70-2 is your draw, 20-1 is your long shots, of course. We're back in Celtic, 3-0 win. Nothing as crazy as those other numbers. 3-0 win in the end. We'll see about that. Then Ross County, we get St Mirren coming at Victoria Park. Also on Saturday, played 39 times, 2002, 12 wins to Ross County, 20 wins to St Mirren, and we got 7 draws, of course. Ross County, they're just 1 win in 6, 25% form for them right now. St Mirren, though, 1 win in 4, 58% form for them over the last 6. Last time around, though, over at Ross County, Victoria Park was a 1-0 win for the host back in March 2022. They've also played each other this season. It's St Mirren. It was a 1-0 win for St Mirren back in August. But of course, Ross County, though, losing to Hearts this past weekend, 2-1. And of course, St Mirren with a big 3-0 loss to Hibs over at Easter Road. The odds here, 11-5 is your Ross County, 2-1 is the draw, 7-5 is the away win here. Which way will you guys go? Type one this one. Could go either way. Going to go with a draw myself. Point apiece, 1-1 in the end. Who's going to be happier with that? I'm thinking St Mirren, point on the road, not too shabby as well. St Johnstone, there's Rangers coming at you on Sunday, November the 6th. Played each other, of course, 56 times in 1997. 8 wins to St Johnstone, 40 wins to Rangers, 8 draws, of course. St Johnstone, though, winning 3 and losing 3 of the last 6. 50% form for them right now. Back-to-back wins, though, heading into this. Rangers, 1 defeated past 5. 58% form for them over the last 6. They do come into this, last time I played each other over at McDermott Park. It was a 1-0 win for Rangers back in March 2022. Rangers, of course, winning 4 in the bounce against St Johnstone. Could see just the 1 goal over the last 4. They also played this season back in August at Ibrox. It was a 4-0 win for Rangers back in the day. Rangers, though, 4-1 win over Aberdeen most recently. St Johnstone with a 1-0 win over Kilmarnock, of course, heading into this match as well. Last time, the odds here, 9-1 is your Super J, 7-2 on is your Rangers, 92 is your must win. It's basically fuck up and you're out. That's the rules around for Giovanni right now. Of course, their European affair has been an absolute shambles. What they must do now is maintain a title push here. They're not even going to crash into the Europa League. They're crashing out with a whimper, but they need to keep up the heat at the top 2. They got to win here, and I think they will do so. 3-1 win in the end for Rangers over Super J's. Hearts up against Motherwell, of course, come at you over at Tynecastle. Played each other 98 times in 1984. 45 wins for Hearts, 33 wins for Motherwell. 20 draws, of course. Hearts, though, back-to-back wins for them. 42% form for them. Up against a Motherwell side. Won twice in the last 6. 33% form for them as well. Last time I played each other over at Tynecastle, it was a 2-0 win for Hearts back in January 2022. They also played each other this season over at Fir Park back in September. It was a 3-0 win for Hearts, a big win for them. Just 1 defeat. It doesn't really matter, that one. 1 defeat past 3. It's not really a stat, really. Motherwell 1-0 winners over Dundee United. Of course, Hearts with a big 2-1 win over Ross County. The odds right here, right now. Even Stevens is your Hearts, 13-5 is your win, but 12-5 is the draw. Of course, which way will you go here? I'm going to go with the Hearts. 2-0 win for them as they try to maintain. They could actually go 3rd in the table with a win and everything else going their way. So we'll see if I'm right about that. But if I am right, this is what the table will look like. It will be Celtic, Rangers, and then Aberdeen up into 3rd. Hibs will be down to 5th. St Mirren 6, and of course in the middle of their Hearts. Of course, Dundee United and Ross County in trouble. They need a bit of a miracle at the moment to fix their season. But that's of course what I take, or I believe will happen this weekend. And if I'm right, or we know where I'm right. But if you want to get involved, cut the 4 Scott picks. There's the link. Free to enter, 100% of course, and you can get your name in lights next weekend. Smash your subscribe, smash your thumbs up, smash the little bell. We go again, guys. Of course, over in Scotland very soon. But until then, we'll see. I think it's double match week next week, so we're going to be quick off the mark until then. But until then, guys and girls, we'll see you soon. Until then, be safe out there, and of course, enjoy the show.